Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Dub back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Go to ubuntuapparel.com. That's how y'all can help me with this journey by supporting the clothing line. And I want to say double salute to all my monthly subscribers as members. Thank y'all so much. Listen, if you saw this podcast that Kirk Franklin has, where he have a couple of people on there talking, he just had one with NLE Chopper, Brandon, I think his name Brandon Jordan or something, or Megan Good husband. This other guy was an ex-football player, Ray J, and then the other guy named, I think his name Ray on Stage or something. He a comedian. But anyway, the whole podcast was about men's mental health. And I just want to touch on that for a second. I've helped a lot of people when it came to anxiety because I used to have anxiety, but once I knew what it was, I didn't have it no more because I understood at that point I was the one that was in control. And when I tell people my story, it helped a lot of people put it in perspective. Okay. Now, my thing is about mental health. Yes, it is serious. I've had a cousin that I saw the day before he unalived himself. And trust me, I would never get on here I ain't gonna do all that. That one of the most devastating times of my life. You understand me? Because I couldn't see it. I couldn't notice it. And I played back so many times in my head trying to figure out what I didn't notice. But yeah, the next day when I went out, I had a show in Mississippi. He unalived himself. My brother was the one that found him. So yes, I want to speak on mental health. But my thing is this. If you look at all the guys that was at the table speaking, for one, they was all successful guys. Every last one of them. So like I tell people, money ain't the key to happiness. And I just want to point that out. Every last one of them guys at that table was successful. We talking millions of dollars. Okay. And they spoke about things from religion to suicide, all type of stuff, taking drugs and just things that they was trying to use to cope with what they had going on. Because like I say, mental health for men is severe and it is important. But this is the biggest thing I want people to understand as a woman. And I always say this. Women, we need y'all. This is more of a cry out for help. We need women. We need y'all. And I'm going to tell you this. Men, and I went through the same thing. We hold so much stuff in till we don't know how to let it out. Like my kids ain't never see me cry. But I've shedded plenty of tears behind them. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't notice this until I started seeing it in my son. I'm like, damn, he acting just like me. And now that I'm older, I knew what that did to me. And I tried to let him, let that shit out. It's okay to say, man, I love you. It's okay to be feminine, in your feminine, you know what I'm saying? Not no funny shit, but you get what I'm saying? Like, us as men, we carry so much of this shit because the world look at us to try to do everything. We are the last ones, bro, to get any type of praise. And I'm not saying that women don't do it. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is there's not enough men that are getting that type of treatment. And it's not just through with words. It's more so with showing a man that, bro, you can calm down. Everything ain't got to be on the way to your shoulder. Like the world already on the way to our shoulder. And this is no complaining. This is not nobody coming and nobody bitching. It's just, I'm just telling y'all, we need y'all. We need our women, bro. And anytime a woman, like I told this one woman this one time, and she was like, well, a man should already be a man. Like he should already be who he gonna be. But let me tell you something, as a woman, if you know how to activate the man in your man, it will be well rewarding. So when you think a man should already be a man, he should already be this, he should already be that. Everybody don't come at that, arrived at that level. Sometimes you may have a man that haven't been through so much shit. He needs you to uncover that off of him. And sometimes when men come as men, some women don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because he already that. It's hard to appease, not even say appease, but it's not going to be as easy, right, to be with a man that is already built and he was built before you. Not saying that this, it can't happen. It's just you may misconstrue his standards with arrogance. or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But when you with a person and y'all growing together, you see these little nuances and changes of this man and vice versa. That's the best thing in the world, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying don't get with nobody that's already has a ride, but when you know who you are and you know who you with, and you able to show this man that he's appreciated and he can do the same in return, you're activating him. You're showing him he a leader. Let him lead. When the kids be saying all this stuff, this and that, tell them in front of them kids what your daddy said. Or what did he say? Show these kids that this man is the leader. I always say this, and this ain't no funny shit, right? If I was a woman, I would want a man to lead me. Why would I want to lead a man? Men were born with bigger muscles, bigger everything, strength. You cannot beat a man physically. He's born to lead. Society tells us different. And that's what I need y'all to understand the difference. Because as you see, when you look at this interview, man, these guys are broken. Man, religion can't help these guys. I tell you, man, like I always say this ain't got nothing to do with God. A lot of this has to do with socialism, like this social programming. Things we deem to be rewarding, it ain't worth shit. It's just the belief that it is. We believe going to Hawaii or going to another country or somewhere out the city traveling on vacation, we think that shit gonna make us happy. Man, you could be, let me tell you something, bro. And this is how you can manipulate reality. Once I found out how to manipulate reality, meaning I give value to those things, right, that's in my reach, for one. And for two, things that I really take pride in and I really love. And let me explain to y'all. You could take that same fucked up energy, because it's always internal. If you don't go within, you're going to go without. There's nothing outside of you going to make you happy. It's internal. You could be internally fucked up. You could fly to Hawaii. You can spend all this money, do all this stuff, still come back and didn't like the trip because you took that negative energy with you across them waters. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter. It has to be internal, right? I can go to the meat store, grab me something to cook, come home, clean my house up, cook, house smelling good, AC bumping, find me something to watch on TV, and I have just as much time, if not more, because I manipulated my reality. I don't have to fly out of town. I don't have to have the latest threads, the best car. I manipulated my reality because the world will tell you if you don't have these things, then you're not shit. That's a lie. Millionaires kill themselves every year. Everybody at that table was millionaires and has some type of mental illness because they're not fulfilled. So it's not material things. It's not money. You have to go within. And a lot of times people become successful down paths that wasn't really their path, if that makes sense. Some people become successful within a year when some people been working at it for 15. That person that's been working at it for 15 years is really his passion. And when he get it, he gonna take so much pride into it. So sometimes we choose paths depending on whatever we at in our life, and it may not be our path, so it don't fulfill us. So the biggest question I want y'all to take from what I'm saying, mental illness is a real thing. Reshape your reality. Relabel these words, bro. What is happiness to you? You don't have to have $1 million to be happy, as you see. You don't have to have the latest car to be happy, as you see. Go within. Redefine what is happiness to you. First of all, that's what you need to do first, right? And mainly, man, what I want y'all to take from this is this, like, I want y'all to understand that you have to really know what this world will do to you and what it is doing to us with words, labels, social norms, things that tells us that if we don't have this or have that, then that shit ain't valuable or it ain't worth nothing. We don't even value the fact that we can breathe. The birds are chirping. We don't value the fact that we can walk. We value shit that, bills. Bills is another thing that keeps us stressed out. That's a man-made thing, which is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or not, or just being in a social circle that doesn't that doesn't, like, being with a social circle that goes against what you may or may not have, which would consider you valuable or consider you financial or whatever. Like, you don't fit in with this circle from a social standpoint. It's okay. Redefine what that is to you, my boy. Remember, people got millions of dollars, can go to the lot, buy cars, and buy that shit. Don't mean nothing when you're empty inside. So pay attention to the people around you. Your words mean so much. I love you goes a long way, and not just saying it. Show a person that. That could be your son, your mama, whoever, your significant other. And some of these people, especially older people, they grew up, heart cold. That don't mean they don't love you. A lot of older people may not say they love you, but they love you. And sometimes it takes us that grew up in a different time than our older parents or whoever, aunties, uncles. We grew up in a different time. So we have to break that I love you to them. Because a lot of older people, they may not say I love you, but they love you. Tell them you love them. Hang up the phone, tell them I love you. All right, Mom, I love you. Once you keep doing that, that little heart, that little wall they got up around their heart, because this is how they grew up, it'll start coming down. Because I'm telling you, man, a lot of people don't understand this world and the expectations of this world will beat you to the fucking ground. Because we go by what the world says. No, go by what you say. You feel me? You're going to feel a whole lot better because you're not chasing social norms and you're not chasing people's approval. Man, this is your life, your reality, bro. You feel me? So once you do that, you can manipulate reality. You can define things as you see fit. And instead of trying to fit into the world, let the world fit into you. This is just part one, man. I'm going to come back, do another video about mental health with black men especially, and just in general. I know a lot of people go through that, but the topic on that podcast was about black men. Y'all might want to check it out, with Kurt Franklin and Ray J, NLE Chopper, and I think the other guy named what is his name? Brandon Jordan, I think it was, the guy that played on Creed, the one that was getting out of jail. I think on Creed 2, him. And these guys got, they talk, and I commend them for opening up, because these guys really are opening up, and telling the stuff they've been through and all that. But at the end of the day, man, life is beautiful, but it's only beautiful when you define it to be beautiful. So I don't care if you don't got this type of car, this type of shoes, and man, fuck all that, man. That shit material shit. Redefine what happiness is to you, and I promise you, your life gonna change. It's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost and pay attention, man, because the ones around you may be suffering from some things and won't take you 5 minutes, man, to just sit down and talk to them. Hey, man, everything gonna be all right. You don't got to have the latest and the greatest. Okay? Value the fact that you can breathe, you can get up, you can change shit. Because every time you ride by the graveyard, it's over with for them folk. They can't do what you can do. Like they say, the man complained about his shoes until he saw a man with no foot or no feet. Think about that. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. Make sure y'all share this video, man. And like I say, I'll hit y'all up on the next one. Peace.